Hi, Dee Dee Ladybug. Thank you for stopping in and checking in on me. I really do appreciate it. I'm not sure about the lighting. The lamp I had here said thank you very much, but it's time for me to go in the garbage because it's one from IKEA and you can't replace those bulbs. So I'm using a different lamp. I think it's okay. I'm not sure if it's kind of giving off a yellowish thing, but it's also very cloudy today here in Santa Clarita in California. Well, that's enough of my rambling. Golly, I wanted to share this project with you, and a little backstory. I know y'all are probably getting tired of hearing me say it, but I had surgery on my hand, and after I had the stitches taken out, Jean was so sweet because I said, I just need to go in my craft room and do something. I have to be in the craft room because I can't not do something. And so we came up with, we would make a bunch of die cuts. I had all this 12 by 12 paper that when I had cleaned up my craft room before my surgery, then I cut down to 6 by 6, and I was gonna get rid of it, give it away and stuff like that to the local schools. So anywho, this is a bit of a ramble, but Jean and I just sat at the die cutting machine for a couple days laughing and talking, and he did all the cranking for me and I placed all the die cuts on it. So it was kind of fun. He used some of my punches and it was fun having him in my craft room hanging out. But so that's the backstory on all the die cuts. I just kind of wanted to share with you why I have so many of them. But what I thought I would do is make like a little traveler size standard notebook and put some die cuts in it, as well as put a lot of extras in it. So these are the two that I did, and because I'm still not sewing with the needle, I went ahead and stitched it. That's why I didn't use that many pages right down the middle on my sewing machine. So it's only, I think, 5 pages, so it's not very many pages, but I think they turned out really cute. And it's just seam binding that comes off. So what I thought you could do with these is if you like to send like loaded envelopes or loaded pockets, send it to another friend and Happy Mail, and kind of just share all the die cuts and everything. Each book has over 75 die cuts included in the book, and I did keep the book pretty naked because I felt that it would be, you could either put it in your traveler's notebook, with the band, or you could put it in a journal. You could cut out the pages, put it somewhere else, anything that you wanted to do with it. So I kept it pretty bare. So let's go ahead and go right on into it. So this has several die cuts in the front. This is just some cardstock. Some more die cuts. This is I think it is tea stained paper, pattern paper. There's some die cuts, little cute teddy bears. And this is coffee stain paper. And as you can see, all the tags in there. A lot of tags and die cuts. And it's just to use on your own project. And like I say, you could probably share them. Anything you could come up with. And then the last page, what I did was made it a pretty good sized pocket. And then all the cutoffs from the paper that I used, I turned into 4 by 6 journaling cards, which again, you could decorate these and share with somebody else or put in a journal you're working on or a scrapbook that you're working on. Keep them with this one and just keep this as your little, you know, journal that you can put in your purse. Recipe ideas. I mean, it's endless. So, and then it comes with the Tim Holtz die, and then these are the little name plates that you put on it. And then there's 2 little birdhouses with 2 little birdies. So I kept that separate so that they wouldn't get kind of all mixed up in the bigger one. So there's a bunch more in there. And like I say, they have over 75 die cuts. And then I went ahead and put some baker's twine, some ribbon, and some longer ribbon. And it's a good amount. So that's doubled up. So I thought with all the tags in there, it would just kind of help you out with putting something on top of them. So I'll struggle with that later. Put that back in there. And then here's this one. Take the baggies out. Not cute. This is like a pink, a really pale pink. And this is backed onto some cotton. Just a little bit. And this one has a lot more greens and kind of an orangey color. And some more tea stain paper. Oops. Get that back in there. So there's quite a bit inside the book, throughout the book. There's doily shapes, tags, circles, like these little plate ones. Just all kinds of shapes. Some flowers, some plates, butterfly. Some more tags. And then again, on the back of this, there's 10 of them in both books. And these are all 4x6. And again, on that one, you'll have the Tim Holtz with the little birdies. And this one has a lot of the smaller pieces in it. And again, a couple different ribbons. There's quite a bit of it in there. And there's some big pieces in here, which, let me see if I can get it out. Show it to you really quick. And it's the postage stamp look. It's a Tim Holtz die. And I made clusters out of one of them in a previous video. So it's a pretty good size. Yeah. And then, there's, like I said, there's a bunch of ribbon in here too that you can tie onto the end of the tags or use in a different project. It's entirely up to you how you want to use it. And again, this is over 75 pieces and from the book into here as well. So over 75 pieces. And then also too, let me just set those aside a little bit. I have these other ones that are just going to ship in these cute bags like this. And I will be putting ribbon in these as well. I haven't done it yet, but I will put some ribbon in this. These are over 75 pieces. And, I mean, you can see how many are in there. And it's just all shapes and sizes and, you know, arrows and tags and flowers and frames. And each bag, they all have a variety. of colors and shapes and tags and little bits in the back. And there's a lot in there. And like I say, once I post these over on my Etsy, these bags will also have some ribbon and some baker's twine in them. So there's quite a bit. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you think I should make some more of these traveler size with more die cuts. As of right now, this is what I've done, and we'll see how everyone reacts to them. Thank you again. I really do appreciate your support and your love. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I want you all to have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.